Hey guys, it's Haven, and we are back at the Chasm again. It's time to figure out who this mysterious person is. It looks like Ganyu, so I'm gonna say Ganyu, but if it's not, that's also cool. This is all thanks to you. Please take this. Thanks. Oh, come on, there's no need to be so polite. I mean, Kadiva's the one forking out the Mora. Oh, wait, shh. Best we be quiet, lest that stingy scholar from Sumeru hears us. Ahem. Shall we go look for Jinmu? We can probably probe her experienced mind concerning some of the questions we had on the way. You know something? Jinmu doesn't like talking about this, but just like how you're famous for your exploits on Dragonspine, she was also quite the famous figure down at the mines. I heard that she helped to guide the middle of the search parties and that they saved a lot of people together. Still, those things are in the past now. I shan't mention them too much, lest she gets mad again. Alright, I won't keep you any longer. Oh. Is that it? Yeah, I guess we can do the thing where we find who is probably Ganyu. Complete Chasm Spelunkers. Ah, you're back. Phytophil? What are you doing here? Well... You know this guy, Jimmo? Yes, he used to sell fake medicines above ground. He'd go around advertising this real man's meds nonsense only for the workers to buy it and find out that it was just Valberry jam. Well, not that it was harmful, and it was cheap and pretty tasty. It was chilled in ice, too, so it was, all things considered, a way better deal than drinks purchased from a long way off the city. So you've fallen in with the treasure hoarders in the meantime, have you? You could say that. Kind of. How did you know that he... You've got a lot to learn, kiddo. I didn't spend 20-odd years of my life down here in these mines for nothing, you know. You can wash the soot off your face, but you can't change the color your hands are dyed. Alright then, tell me, what can you do? We don't field idlers around here. He claims that he can make explosives? Well, now, guess that alchemy you learned has finally been put to some use, huh? Well, we do need a demolitions team at the moment. Wait, didn't we get in touch with the demolitions expert from Mondstadt? Why do we need to count on him? Oh man, you mean her? No. So Muning received an apology letter just this morning saying that the kid had blown the stove right off this restaurant called Good Hunter and got grounded as a result. Is Klee the demolitions expert? Even her guardian, I guess? This guy called the cavalry captain, I think. Either way, he got grounded too, and he was supposed to come with her. That's incredible. Kaya is also grounded. That sounds about right. I'm not sure what this is. Maybe it's some kind of code for people in Mondstadt. Either way, she's not coming. Who might that be? Should we call this Fortune or Misfortune? So even you think so, huh, Reiju? Well, I guess it's your lucky day, Clydopho. Come on, Zhishang. Clydopho hears from Mondstadt, so he's not too far off the mark from what we're looking for. He'll serve. Thank you, Jinwoo. Thanks so much. So, I guess I count as a member of the team now? Once you've proven your worth. Well, I've got no faith in this fellow. The demolitions team is a key appointment. Lives will be at stake, and we're giving this to a treasure hoarder? Oh, quit your yammering, you. I've known this kid way longer than you have. He's not a bad person. Never had the courage to. Anyway, just give him some time. So other than meeting some new friends, were you here for anything else? Well, the path to the lower levels has been sealed off by stone, so we're going to use the Mountinator to clear that path. The Mountainator? What are you laughing about? Haha, very funny. Sorry. I mean, call me old-fashioned, but in the engineering department, we all call this the Safe Blasting Mechanism 2156. But I suppose Mountainator works too. It's a cute nickname, no doubt. If you want to use that cannon, it's a shame I wasn't part of the demolition crew, and I need to take care of the camp over here. Still, I think that you should be able to find a manual nearby. Ah, right. I also believe that the keys to the facility should also have been hidden separately in 2 different water filtration devices. Let me mark them out on the map for you. Wait, what? Isn't that the same as hiding your house keys under the doormat? What kind of safety measure is that? Well, you say that, but the chasm was never a place that ordinary people could access. Even if people with other intentions entered, it's not entirely likely that they would immediately think to find the 2 keys in such obvious places. Am I right, my treasure hoarder friend? Well, Urge wasn't able to find the storehouse keys, that's for sure. What? That idiot doesn't count. But anyway, I need to continue working on these maps, so I leave Clydopho to you guys. You're not worried about him? I'll keep a close watch on him. Who knows if he's got some poisonous plan against us. Even if Jinwoo trusts him, I won't let my guard down. I can't be at ease until he's in the hands of Millilith. Keep an eye on this guy. Don't even give him a chance to try anything. Alright, now that you know where the storehouse keys are, don't disturb me any further, alright? By the way, Reiju, you must have seen some raw lumen stone or on the way, right? If you need to, come look for me and I'll help you polish them up. They're actually pretty good as adjuvants down here in this place. They seem to have the power to restrain the encroachment of that black mud-like substance, almost as if they were born to be enemies. The principle of how that works escapes me, though. What can I say? I'm just not all that learned outside my profession. But once you see that thing, I think you'll understand. Tell Jinwoo about what happened. Look for the 2 keys. I mean, that's a strategy, though. Like, I'm not gonna... Chef don't judge. But maybe Chef judge a little. Okay. This is so gross looking. Ew. It's the yuckies. What am I supposed to do? I don't see. Oh, I'm stupid. It's right on top. Oh, this is the wall we have to blow up. Open. Yes. Oh, it's all goopy.
来た甲斐があった。
Jinwoo, Jinwoo, I found some balls for you. We found the cannonballs. They're in perfect shape. How do the fuses look? Not great. They can't be used anymore. How did that happen? The fuses in here have all been designed such that they are activated by a catalytic reaction with Geo. But the anomalies down here in the mines must have affected them. The geocatalytic elements within the fuses have all been turned into this strange, inert blue crystal, so they're all useless. Well, that's not good. We weren't prepared for such strange goings-on. What does that even mean? Well, there were definitely some words in there that Paimon didn't get at all. Yeah, me too. So what happens to the cannonballs without the fuses? That's not a very bright question. What was that again? Paimon couldn't hear you. Nothing. I'm just saying that without their fuses, none of these cannonballs would explode even if you kicked them around like a ball. Because, well, the fuse is what makes the explosive material explode, you know. The fuse reacts with Geo, and then the contents of the cannonball, and then boom, right? Yes, boom. But without their fuses, these cannonballs won't explode at all. This is going to be tough. Aren't Geo reactions themselves inert? Hey, that's basic alchemical knowledge, that is. However, the potential energy within the elements can be quite hard to estimate. For example, if you were going to pressurize geo-elemental particles such that they would be densely packed inside a small vessel, an elemental reaction would generate significant explosive force all the same. That reminds Paimon of the curious abilities used by people with geovisions. Then where do they hide all the geo-elements they use? The principles work differently for elemental users. That's a completely separate matter to how the miners of Leeway make ad hoc fuses. You know, how does a treasure hoarder from Mondstadt like you know all this stuff? Better than people from Leeway. Wanna guess? Can we hit this guy already? Come on, Paimon, sit. Hey, Paimon's not your dog or something. Well, if you trust me, I could make a simple fuse here at the crafting bench. Hey, you know what? It's not that we don't trust you, but you are a treasure hoarder, and you're not a miner either. Who's to say you won't blow us all sky high? And even if Paimon does trust you, it's not like Reiji would. Well, this job's all yours. Didn't Jisheng say... Alright, stop explaining already. What's Paimon going to do about you? I doubt he'd risk blowing himself sky high as well. If you ask Paimon, this is how all the bad guys in stories would want it to go. But since you say so, Paimon will listen to what he has to say. Alright, Clodopho, go ahead. It's not that hard, actually. It's just that there is some minute risk involved, in case you're worried. We just need to get 1 vial of unmoving essential oil, with double the usual density. Isn't that some kind of potion? Exactly. As I said earlier, a double density potion can also serve to catalyze an elemental explosion. I used this principle to collapse some tunnels during my time with the treasure. Sorry. Never mind that I said that. It's fine, we don't really care about your hoarder days. If I might ask, how minute is this risk? Well, if an accidental explosion occurs, which it might, considering the unstable nature of concentrated essential oils, the explosion shouldn't be able to drastically alter any geological formations. Oh, that's a pretty small explosion then, that's fine. Paimon's not too worried. That said, any organic matter within the explosion radius might experience disintegration, breakage, leakage, separation, and... no need for the jargon, I get it. Paimon didn't get it, but it sure sounds scary. Khedive has set up a crafting bench back at the camp, but we can first attempt to follow the formula to make the essential oils here. If you don't have enough materials on hand, you can find some other way to get the essential oil we need, and we can continue from there. Please keep the formula with you. Just follow it, and we'll be fine. In any case, please be careful when walking around with sand oil. Shake it too much or drop it accidentally and there might be an explosive accident. Alright, stop trying to scare us already. I guess 3? That's what it wanted? Okay. How did it go? Did you finish making the unmoving essential oil? We got it, and we took good care of it too. Here it is. Huh, alright, that's it. Don't shake it. Steady now. Alright, looks like this will do. Now we just need to insert the fuse into the cannonball. Okay, that should do it. Be careful now, don't bump that thing around everywhere, or things might get lively in here. I'm back with a new map. Go on, have a look. Nice. It was nothing. I'm just glad to be able to help. How are things on your end? Did you find the cannonballs? Hey, careful, this one's got a fuse in it already. If you move it around too much, we're all gonna be done for. Hey. When did you start putting on airs? If you were the one holding the bomb, you'd sound pretty brave too, I'll bet. Is that a threat? Have you stopped hiding your true treasure hoarder colors already? Well, gonna blow us up now? Come on, I've said this before, bombs are indiscriminate. You go on like this, and I don't think it'll be a matter whether I want to blow you up or not. It's not like I can read your mind or something. Who knows what thoughts you're having in that mind of yours? You treasure hoarders are all the same. Criminal minds with criminal mindsets. And now you've even got the bomb with you. Great, huh? And what of that? If it was in your hands, you'd have blown us up 30 times by now. Just to clarify, I'm the one holding the bomb. Sorry, I just don't trust this treasure hoarder. That works for me. I can barely respect someone who jumps at every shadow she sees either. Hey, are you two even listening? Okay. Alright, go ahead. So, I'm not asking you two to trust each other or anything. I know, but you don't know what we were doing earlier. That's true. She wasn't around to see us working on that bomb after all. Hey, you shut it as well. But if you don't work together, we're going to get nowhere fast. That's all I have to say. Wow, Reiju actually got mad. Let's just drop that argument already, okay? The two of you have already put up walls before you can even talk. That's no way to properly communicate. Since we're all on the same exploration team, let's just talk nicely, okay? Just this once? Regardless, I'm going to go operate the Mountainator. I'll go with you. I'll stay in the camp then. Don't get me wrong, I'd love to help, but I think Jinwoo needs my help more. I've also got to thank her for taking me in, you know? It's fine. Since Reiju said so, I'll trust you. Not that I didn't before, but... Alright. Let's head off before you start arguing again. Nice! We got more of the map unlocked. Safe blasting device signaling guide. Low lamppost, high frequency flicker. Middle lamppost, low frequency flicker. High lamppost, low frequency flicker. Wait, what does that even mean? Is this the high one? Okay, so if that's the high one, then this should have low, right? Then the second one we did over here. Okay, that one's a slow. And then the third one was over here? I forget. Is it over here in the muddy area? Or is it up there? Okay, it was over here. So this one must be the low one. There we go. Okay. Boink. Boink. We should be able to load the cannonball now. Be careful, the fuse has already been mounted. Ugh. If we had known that we had to do this, we should have just mounted the fuse here and loaded the cannon all at once. That's all water under the bridge now, Paimon. Give me a hand over here, please. Use the great cannon to destroy the ceiling rocks. Don't have to tell me twice to blow shit up. Oh, is it really that low? Yayo. Look, we've done it! Awesome, bullseye! Just as planned. Looks like that Clytopho does know what he's talking about after all. Guess we blamed him unjustly. See what I told you? Yeah, you were right. I was too hasty. Paimon wonders what's up ahead. Ooh, it's scary, but it's also exciting. Shall we continue onward? Yes, let's go. Boom boom. Gone you. I don't know why she's in here. Okay. Time to fuck this dude up. I love Ito. He's so easy to use. Even if you don't actually have a proper setup for him, he still does a really good amount of damage. Which I appreciate because I hate building characters. Oh! Where am I going? In here. Sorry, Sealy. Yeah, I got bits and pieces of that, but it's so hard to read it. Alright, another waypoint. Lumen stone only started springing up like mushrooms within the chasm after the miners discovered this thing. This is definitely no coincidence. From the way it floats and its damaged state, it really does look like the fragments that Iris said existed on Dragonspine. And yeah, I am talking about those floating fragments that you found earlier. Who knows, they might also be inexorably attracted to unite with a large fragment somewhere. Perhaps some nameless ancient civilization sleeps under our feet, just like the ancient catacombs on Dragonspine. What do you think? It's possible. The changes to the geological structure of the chasm have been accelerating. The black substance that you see covering the rocks only started showing up everywhere recently. I can't be sure, but I think that these things are all related. The mud, the flowing light, and this floating crystal fragment. Why would you think that? Well, that's because they all make me feel sort of queasy. It's like getting carsick on a carriage, or like losing your sense of direction on a ship in a storm. Really? Paimon feels alright. Are you unwell? Thanks for your concern, but I'm fine. I've had my fair share of bouts of vertigo or seasickness. I'll be okay. Don't push yourself more than you should, alright? Thanks. Oh yes, have you noticed? There are 3 strange devices around this crystal thing. We should probably investigate them. What do you think? Okie dokie. Let's investigate them indeed. Oh, what's really cool is my controller is like vibrating as we're getting closer to the center. That's really cool. Blooming light. I'm gonna ignore whatever that said. I think it's telling me not to touch it. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm sorry I couldn't help do better next time. That's okay, lady. You're just doing your best. Oh, these do regrow. That's good. So I wasn't super paying attention. Alright, there's one more we gotta do. I didn't read what that said before. Oh, you gotta keep all the bits. No. Maybe I need to upgrade it more? So my thing is not strong enough. Alright, I'm gonna come back to this.
花と酒を手に景色を堪能しようとしたが
Okay, I need to level this up. Hopefully that does something. You have to, like, do it in order. Yep. Damn, I wish I realized that sooner. Because I went and collected a bunch of collectibles, thinking that that would fix it. That's cool. Yo! That's really cool. I guess these Abyss people are protecting this area because they got booted out of Teyvat. Or at least, like, most of Teyvat. Man, I hate these dudes. I like the little teeny tiny dudes a lot better. There we go. Whew. That's better, much better. The air suddenly got a whole lot cleaner. That thing flew away and blasted a path open for us? Whoa, you scared us. It's almost like you had a case of terminal acidity. I don't like either of these responses. Paimon, don't you mean terminal lucidity? Oh yeah, sure, just focus on Paimon and stuff. By the way, terminal lucidity is not used this way. Shouldn't we be more concerned about Zhishang? I'm fine now. It's like how people might feel faint due to the thinned air if they climb a very high mountain for the first time, or find it hard to breathe in deep waters. These are all small problems, things every good adventurer must overcome. No problem at all, really. Small problems, says the person who talks about them so dramatically. You sure you're alright? Also, don't watch from so close when we're fighting. Just look at the state you're in already. I'll be fine, really. Don't you underestimate me. That's what adventurers should be like. They should walk with death and consider deadly peril a friend. We fear neither death nor danger. So, this is nothing I can't handle. What are you even talking about? It's nothing. Please, don't worry about me. I'm just worried about your safety. That's right, we're talking about something different altogether. Stop being stubborn and go back to the surface to rest. No, please. Listen to me. They're not different, they're the same thing. What just happened was a small setback. I can overcome it for sure. The environment here is no harsher than that of the Mare Javari. Please don't laugh at me, but I don't think I'm much inferior to Stanleyan adventures. Then ordinary people like me can do the same thing as those seasoned adventurers, just with some extra grit. That's what I believe. I will persist no matter what, and I'll do my best not to be a burden to you. Then let Paimon ask you a question. Earlier, when you came into contact with that black, muddy, smelly stuff, did you feel uncomfortable like this too? Kinda. It wasn't that serious. Don't try to downplay it, give us an honest answer. Well, yes, but just like this time, I just needed to tough it out, you know. It was nothing serious. This person has gotta be the king of the land of understatements. How can you be sure that you won't be in mortal danger if exposed for it for too long? You might feel better if you go back to the camp and take a rest. I can't. This expedition had just gotten exciting, you know. I don't want to slow us down. It's best that you go and tell everyone else what we found. That's right. Jinwoo, Khedive, and the others still need you to guide them. If you run off by yourself into the depths, who's going to lead the way for them? Please go back and tell them of the dangers that may await them ahead. But... No worries, we'll be fine. Okay, I understand. Do be careful. I'll go back to camp and guide them through a safe path clear of the dark mud as we go deeper into the chasm. Sorry, I was being too stubborn. Better keep your promises and hold your horses and stay clear of dangerous places. Alright, I get it. I'll do as you say. That's the spirit. Reiji, let's head off. Okay, that is where I'm going to end it. Thank you for tuning in. Bye!